So for the commissioners that were not quite understanding the concern about what you just talked about, so this is an issue that we'll recommend tonight to the town center. We can further negotiate or talk about the issue of the condition of the landfill and that whole site becoming a refuge landfill. Is that what you're saying?
It's close. The way the application is submitted, the whole site is not proposed for a landfill. There's a conceptual site plan that's submitted with the application that designates the proposed flyers landfill locations. And so staff's recommendation is that the commission consider a conditional approval of conditional use permit 2011-03, subject to 23 conditions, and that you specifically direct staff to coordinate our efforts with council for the town of Dendron, Surry County, and the applicant to modify condition number 13 to address concerns related to the permitting of the landfill in such a manner that the landfill could occur with and not be in tandem with the power plant, so that we more closely tie the two together.
Ms. Little, just for information, I had a discussion with Mr. Hefty on this subject at one of the breaks, and because I intend to propose an additional conditional use, and he was so kind as to prepare one for me on that subject, and I can read it now. It would be a 15A. No industrial waste disposal facility or landfill should be constructed on the Dendron site unless used solely for the storage and disposal of waste produced by the electric generating plant on the Dendron site. Very specific, very clear, to assuage many of the concerns that were expressed here tonight.
Any other questions for members of the commission?
Mr. Mack, I want to make sure that when I read the information was provided, that by this issue going to the courts, that now the proffers are void, so the proffers need to be addressed again.
Yes, well, I should defer to legal counsel for that.
That's correct. Rezoning that was approved by town council last time was voted, and so the properties are back before you for recommendation of the planning commission for a second time.
To go back to the question. You heard a lot of questions concerning third-party study. I'm assuming that no information of no one has taken any efforts on a third-party study.
I believe in '09 there was some discussion about commissioning that study, and there was I believe there was a board decision not to, but I need some help with that.
I think that's correct. The county did not do any specific third-party study, nor did the town.
I think that's something we can say the town should look at.
Yes, I have a list of, based on the comments and concerns that I heard from the citizens tonight, I have a list of some recommendations that we vote on this tonight that going to the council Dendron that they consider. I'm not sure if my wording is exactly correct, but I will identify what my intent, what I mean. Okay, well,
Well, not at this point. We're not in a motion to take yet.
address the landfill as far as what will be going in as that's taken care of. Also, I think one of the 23, number 17, I had listed down emergency care. That's also one of the 23 conditions, so that's been taken care of. I would like to see some identification of the potential railroad paths to address the third-party study. And as one of the gentlemen in the audience identified, I'd like to have some conditions identified that there will be a certain percentage, and that can be worked out between the planning director and ODAC representatives, and because we have to take into consideration the number of employees, number of people in Surry County, but have a certain percentage identified as far as the local people that would be used in construction, and also to add the caveat that beyond that, that a consideration would be given or a condition would be put in that for the rest of the construction employment, that it would be within the state of Virginia, and to identify a just $1 per day per worker penalty if that's not considered, and to have some discussion and some information provided concerning greenhouse gases. And I've already identified that you do need, I will consider that they need to consider addressing the properties again. And when it comes to the properties for the town of Dendron, I would recommend that you look at really increasing the amount of your requested properties.
I guess I have one concern on this is Clark. Request that for your ongoing construction people help, it would be nice to have in the state of Virginia, but I know for a fact that Vineyard Powell has a hard time getting in-state contract people to work their areas. So I can really agree with that, because I mean that could be a stopper for because it's just not they don't have people in the state that works their areas.
I don't necessarily think any of the recommendations from Ms. Clark are bad. I just think we have to keep in mind that they are recommendations to the town council. And ultimately, it's up to the Dendron Town Council to decide whenever they consider this. Y'all can hear my present.
I remember Mr. Chairman, it's up to them to ask whether they would, with the recommendations, but I see no problem in submitting the recommendations. But as you say, it is up to